It's Mr. Peace. I'm here at Roosevelt Middle School in Oceanside, California, home of the Wildcats, part of Vista Unified School District. This is my third visit to their campus for the AM/PM students and staff of this school year, and my final one. We did a really awesome activity today, one that's changed my life over the years. It's called Cross the Line. And so it's based on the movie Freedom Writers, true story, a teacher in Long Beach, California, that had high school students where there was a lot of racial tension, different ethnic issues going on between the students, gang violence, et cetera, a lot of problems, right? But the way that she was finally able to reach her students was through this exercise, heart-focused, eye-opening, interactive, called Cross the Line, where we had the students and even some of the teachers participated, which was awesome, line up on an imaginary line, and if something applied to them, a certain category, they would cross that line. They would notice how it feels to watch others cross the line, notice how it feels to watch others not cross the line, and then they would return. We did that a good 25, 30 minutes. Then we came back and talked about what we learned, and the whole idea, the whole life lesson behind it, what we were trying to accomplish, and I think it definitely was accomplished, was to kind of break down some of those barriers, the stereotypes, the prejudice, whatever's going on in our hearts, where we start to see that others are going through some of the same things that we're going, right? That others maybe come from some of the similar backgrounds and walks of life as we do. And once you start to see that with your peers, who you think you might know, once we start to get real and kind of lower the waterline, the icebergs that we've talked about in the past, the 10% above the superficial part, but get totally real, the full 100%, right? That other 90% below that talks about our fears and what we're afraid of, our secrets, our hopes, the connections, the human connection that we might have with one another. You start to really see the students, some were moved to tears even, but really start to have more empathy, right? And that's what one of the sixth graders brought up today. What his observation is that in terms of us going forward to be a better leader, a better person, it's to have that bigger heart of compassion, right? To empathize with our peers, put ourselves in their shoes. And from what I've done over the years, with this particular activity, it's one that definitely got me going in the work that I do, to finally get real with, what I wanted out of my life, the pursuit that I wanted. And it hopefully helps to reduce bullying, teasing, all the put downs that are out there, because now you see that this person is maybe, experiencing some of the same difficult life situations that I'm going through too. And when you can open your heart a little bit more, not just to someone else, but to let that love in and, that understanding, that's how we start to support each other. One of the slides from the presentation today you see here on the TV screen, and it's up to us, it's a choice, and this was a challenge by choice activity where we can lend that helping hand, right? We can try to be those best friends for each other and try to make this world a much better place. So thanks for touching my heart today. It was great to see all of you. Have a great rest of the school year. Hope to see you again in the future. Until then, though, and as always, feel free to hit the subscribe button you'll see pop up on the screen. You can also check out this playlist below for some additional motivation, and feel free to visit my website by clicking on the peace sign symbol on your phone, tablet, wherever you're watching this video, to track my journey across this country as I continue to heal America's heart one school at a time. Peace.